Welcome back. A protest in Germany. New immigrants turned violent today. Just weeks ago, that country was considered the champion of Syrian refugees in Europe, willing to take more asylum seekers than anywhere else. But now even the Chancellor herself is calling for big changes. Stephen D'Souza reports.
Riding a tide of fear and anger, right-wing anti-Muslim groups marched on the streets of Cologne, calling for Germany to close its doors to outsiders. Growing tensions over the newcomers increased after mass assaults on women at Cologne's train station New Year's Eve. The victims described being attacked by dozens of men. Police say many of the suspects are asylum seekers from the Middle East and North Africa. Over the last year, Germany has allowed in more than 1 million of the refugees and migrants who washed onto the continent's shores, even as debate raged over their impact on German society. Since the New Year's attacks, anti-immigrant voices have grown louder and stronger. Bottles and firecrackers were thrown at police today as protesters say their fears about the dangers new arrivals pose are being realized. That's ratcheted up pressure on Chancellor Angela Merkel. Today she proposed making it easier to deport asylum seekers who commit a crime. What happened on New Year's Eve were despicable criminal acts, which call for decisive answers, Merkel said. Under current German law, asylum seekers can only be deported if sentenced up to 3 years in prison, and if their lives aren't at risk in their home country. Under the new proposal, all it would take is an arrest. Serial offenders who repeatedly rob or repeatedly affront women must feel the full force of the law, Merkel said. The changes require political support and an update to the law. But not all in Germany are calling for a change in course. A counter-demonstration welcoming refugees was held alongside the right-wing protest. And another one focused attention on the victims of the New Year's attacks, calling for women's rights to be put ahead of politics and race. I'm calling on politicians to be tougher on criminals of all kinds, not just asylum seekers or refugees or any kind of migrant, this woman says. Cologne police are still investigating the New Year's attacks. No arrests have been made. But the balance of Germany's immigration debate has already shifted, with Merkel today promising to revisit how many people the country is willing to welcome. Stephen D'Souza, CBC News, New York.